Our story starts and ends with trees.
I love that line, Dylan. You're talking about remembering. And how do you say that people
That don't remember aren't a people worth remembering. Because what happened before you happened even though you can't remember it, even if you try to ignore it. A people that forget their history aren't a people worth remembering.
Wow. It's like, wow. And God gave the holy days, the feasts to help Israel remember his faithfulness and as this testimony to all the nations, right?
To rehearse what's to come.
Yes. Oh man.
I love the way that you captured through words, even the way God reveals himself through nature.
Species and subspecies branching and contorting toward the light.
You know, so you have this, the beauty,
Yeah.
the beauty of the
Trees.
poem.
Yeah.
It highlights the beauty of creation and the beauty of his plan,
Right.
the beauty of his family. It's like, there's just layers of it. And so thinking about the rings of the trees and
History is told in the rings of this tree, and it isn't a short story, my friend.
the grafting in and the sap, and it's like all this
The cross.
I mean,
Oh,
it's just visceral language.
Yeah.
God
So
likes
good.
symbols.
Yes.
He likes
Yeah.
symbols.
That's
He
important.
does.
It helps us connect with the reality behind the symbol.
Yeah.
Right? But the question remains, can our soft modern hands handle the grain of this story? I think as modern believers, sometimes when we use our one new man language, the only danger of that is that we're forgetting that this one new man is really branches connected into a really old tree. The roots support the branches, and the branches drink from the trunk of a 6,000-year-old tree.
Wow.
We do not want to forget where we come from,
Right.
where we're drinking from,
Exactly.
the blessing of his
I
people.
love that.
And we're branches.
Right. And I love
As Gentiles, we're branches.
And that's so good because you also brought out it's not about Israel's faithfulness. It's that their existence points to God's faithfulness,
Yeah.
right? And not
Right.
replacing them. You were talking about, and how that's not what covenant's all about.
Right.
It's all points to the faithfulness of God in the earth.
Yeah, it's like, has one unfaithful people been replaced by another unfaithful
Who do
people?
we think we are?
That makes
are we the
no
super faithful
sense.
ones?
Right, right.
Like,
right.
and if God's not faithful to the covenant with the Jewish people,
Yeah.
why would he be faithful to the nation?
He is faithful despite our unfaithfulness.
Right.
Like, that doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Covenant can't mean that.
He's a covenant keeping God.
Amen.
Yeah. And then you use the word gnarly, which is great.
Yeah, because
This comes from my West Coast
right
reality.
when you're California, shalom, gnarly is just a part of your vocab.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Trees. He kind of likes trees too. Yeah.
Apparently Paul liked trees too.
Right.
you know? Yeah.
Right.